Welcome back to my channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated what is on my iPhone 7. I still have the same phone, the same case that I had last year, but a lot of things have changed on my phone. So I thought that I would give you guys an updated what is on my iPhone because I know you guys really enjoyed that video. I have 3 pages on my iPhone this year. Not 2, but 3. So this is my first page on my iPhone. You can see my friend Madison in the background. This picture has actually been on my wallpaper for probably the last 2 years. This was freshman year when this was taken. It was our homecoming. So that's like one of my favorite pictures, and I haven't found a picture yet that could replace it, so I am leaving it there for now. So this is the first page, second, and then third. And the second page is completely full, which is crazy because I have never filled my second page up ever before. The first app on my third screen is Homebase, and I just use that for work. So pretty much we do scheduling, it tracks how much we make, and it does a bunch of things. So if you have a job, your boss might use this app. If you have a business, it's a great app, so definitely recommend it. The second one is My Parish. I don't really use this one this much, but my church decided to sign up for it, so I get emails instead of actually using the app, but I have the app just in case. And then Weatherbug, I just wanted another weather app for my phone because the one that comes with the iPhone is not really that accurate. Honestly, the weather people just never know what's going on because you can't really predict the weather. You can predict it, but a lot of the times it's not going to end up how it was predicted because the weather is always changing. I like using this one because the radar just gives me a better representation of what the weather is actually going to be like instead of just looking at an hourly forecast, and it's going to be a 10% chance of rain. Moving on to my second page, this one, the reason I'm going backwards is because I feel like the main apps on the iPhone are kind of basic and everyone has them, so it's not that special. But the reason that I actually have 3 pages, I used to be that person that would make 10 folders on the second page just so that I wouldn't have to go to a third page. And you can see at the top here that I have a bunch of folders that are completely full. I was just okay, some of these don't fit into any of the categories. So I was what's the point of just making random folders when there's only going to be 2 apps in them? So I was okay, I'm just going to leave them out. Keyring is actually really nice. You put all, the little things that your mom has on her keys, and when she goes to ShopRite or Redner's, they scan it and it's rewards. So that's pretty much what it is, but electronic, so that's really nice. Garageband, the reason that I have this one on my phone is because I tried doing it on my MacBook, and I have a microphone and everything because I want to record more songs for you guys and covers, and I love singing. But the quality on my Mac is literally terrible, and I was listening to it and I was no one's ever going to hear this because it's really, really bad. And I actually took a video on my iPhone to compare it, to see if I just sounded bad or if it was the quality, and it was just way worse on the computer. And I think that's because it's a 2011, so we don't have the most recent update, and GarageBand on that computer, you can't really update it. And then I have a physics calculator just because I started physics this year, and it is a little bit tricky. I haven't used it yet just because I haven't needed to, but I have a feeling that I'm going to need to because physics is one of the hardest classes ever. Saturn, I'm actually a ambassador for Saturn. This is an app where it goes through your school schedule and it tells you what lunches you have and who's in your lunches, who's in your classes. So it's just an easier way for a lot of complicated schedules, because I know my school has a very complicated schedule and it just makes it a lot easier for high schoolers and especially freshmen. Zoom, obviously, we're virtual right now, so I need Zoom. I don't use this one as much as I use the one on my computer, but sometimes if I get kicked out on the one on my computer, I'll just join through the one on my phone. And then I have M&T Bank. That one's obvious. Sheets, this one is actually was used for my old job. I used to work for a catering company, and they would have all of the schedules and stuff. I don't really use Sheets anymore just because I don't work for them anymore. But it was nice to have all of my schedules and stuff on there. It was kind of like Excel in a way. If you've ever used it, Microsoft, like Excel, it's kind of like a data table like that, and then you just put in the days that you're working and everything works out. And then I have Tune for Ukulele. If you have a ukulele, this tuner is really good. It tunes my ukulele super well, and it also has a bunch of different other features. So we have tuner, and then we also have like a metronome, which is cool. Oh, yes. Let's go. Okay, that's enough of that. It's kind of annoying and kind of... And then it has chords. Can you guys hear that? I've never seen this feature before. Clearly I'm having too much fun with that. Anyway, Quick Photo, that is for like Target if you want to like print out your photos or something. So I use that one occasionally because if you can see in the background, I like to print out my pictures and then hang them all over my room. My door, you can't really see it, but my door is full of pictures of me and my friends. Then I have LifeSum. If you guys watch my other video about what's on my iPhone, also I will leave that linked below so you guys can go watch that one if you want. So this one is called LifeSum. It's a app where you track all of your food and water intake, and it gives you some really nice tips. Like if you haven't drank any water today, it's like you need to drink 5 glasses of water like with a meal. Okay, that's not realistic. You can't drink 5 glasses of water with a meal. But it'll give you tips like when you first wake up, it'll say, since you've been sleeping all night, why don't you take a glass of water just to wake up and refresh yourself? And then at night, it says, you should have had 8 glasses of water at least today. Make sure you're staying hydrated. And it just gives you some like tips and tricks on how to keep yourself hydrated. And then it gives you what you ate for dinner, and it tracks how much you burned, how much you've eaten, your carbs, protein, and fat, and then it grades your breakfast. So today, my breakfast was 2 scrambled eggs and applesauce that was unsweetened, and you see that it has like this really big blue smiley face. That means that I ate healthy. If you click on it, then you can see for each thing, it says that applesauce and scrambled eggs are both smiley faces. I'll give you an example of one that is not good. Because I have definitely, so like yesterday I ate too much fat. I had 11 grams over my fat. And so for dinner I had barbecue wings, and apparently they're not good for you. So you can see that it has a not happy face. So the one that you're looking at right now, that one's like how many calories and like what you should have eaten for your meal. And so obviously it was not good. I was 226 calories under what I should have eaten. And then you can see that 5 wings is like an okay face. And then if you scroll down, you can see how much fat, carbs, and some other things. And then if you wanted to pay to upgrade to premium, then you could totally do that. I used to use an app called Fujicate, and I love that app just because it told me like everything that I needed to know. And I was using both of these apps at the same time at one point just because that app told me what I was like taking in for my added sugar, and that's what I was really concerned about at the beginning of this year, was because I was eating way too much added sugar. And so that's what I didn't like about the LifeSum, is that you have to pay to see what your added sugar is, and I am not going to pay for that. But luckily, I have pretty much maintained a good sugar intake. All right, and then I have Google Photos, which that one's pretty obvious. That one is so helpful. If you guys do not have Google Photos, you need to get it. It literally saves so much photos and videos, and that literally saves me for YouTube, because if I did not have that, I would have to download them all to my computer like literally every time that I wanted to do a YouTube video. And it's just really awesome because I can just it's kind of like an airdrop all to my Google Photos, and then I can just delete them off of my regular, like my iPhone, and then I have plenty of space, and if I need it, I can just go onto Google Photos. So it's really cool and really easy. Raise Me is another app. That one is for college, so you just pretty much list the colleges. Sorry, I'm not opening that one up because it says like my school and all my personal information and stuff. So that one is really cool because you can pretty much raise money for yourself by like scholarships, and so you put in the colleges that you want to go to or that you plan on putting, putting an application in, applying for. There we go. And then you put in like your community service, your work experience, your extracurricular activities, and then it pretty much gives you money towards the schools that you are going to go for. Eternal Sunshine, I don't really use this one as much anymore as I used to. It pops up with like little quotes on your screen all the time, and sometimes they're really inspirational. So if you need a good pick-me-up, then definitely get this app. Hershey Park, I have American Eagle, Starbucks, Secret Free, the Secret Menu. Guys, I'm going to tell you my favorite Starbucks menu that's on the Secret Menu. Let me find it. Stupid ads.
When your phone rings, never miss another word with the touch of a button. Introducing Tape-A-Call. It's a mobile app for iOS that makes it easy to record important.
I don't care about Tape-A-Call. It's like caramel drizzle. There's new ones! Tequila Sunset. That one looks really good. Strawberry lemonade tea? Strawberry coconut lemonade? Guys, there's some new ones on here. Strawberry cheesecake? I don't think that one's new. Alright, anyway. Raspberry green tea? That looks good. Where's my favorites? There's so many more. I have not been on here. Where's my caramel drizzle? Okay, here it is. Caramel drizzle. Oh my gosh, guys, this one is so good. It's like a vanilla frappuccino, but it has like caramel in it, and it's just like the perfect mix. So that one's really good. That's my favorite. Okay, moving on. These are all my school apps: Outlook, It's Learning, Photomath, Quizlet, Band, SAT Prep, Remind. Flipgrid was very helpful with the virtual learning. OneDrive, all things like that. And then I have music. If you want to know my Spotify playlists, I have a whole video about my Spotify playlist, so you guys can go check that one out. And then Pandora, it really depends on my mood which one I use. So Spotify I use when I want to listen to specific songs, and then Pandora I listen to when I want some randomness in my life. So I don't really care what I'm listening to, I just want to be listening to something. These are my photo/video apps. So YouTube Studio, obviously, I'll show you guys some of that. So it just says my watch time. And then, so this is how my last video did. It's number 2 in the rank of all of my other videos that I have from the last 10 days or something, last 10 uploads. And then those are some upcoming videos that I have ready. Thumbnail Maker, I only use that one for specific videos. I use Fonto and PixArt for most of my videos, for most of my thumbnails. But I use Thumbnail Maker sometimes. It really depends on what I'm looking for the thumbnail, and if I want to use specific stickers or something. Video Star, I only use that to make my intro. So my Jessica Michelle intro is made from iMovie and Video Star, and I also edit on iMovie. InShot is used for collages, if I'm making any collages. Intro Maker, I don't use that anymore. I used that for my very first intro that I made, but I've never used it from other times than that. QuickShot, I don't use this app to edit my photos, even though every time I use it, I'm like, wow, I should use this more, and then I never use it. Eraser is really cool. This one has some pretty cool features. Let me just get a picture real quick. Let me use this jacket, and then you can just erase, and then you can restore, or you could like target an area. So if I wanted the floor, erase, target color, I'll do that color, and then it pretty much goes away and you can just like make it your own. That one's pretty simple. I love using that one. Fonto, I use this one to do like my like the words on this screen I used, and to make my thumbnails I actually always use the vibrant. I mean, since this one is already done, I usually just click vibrant, and obviously it's way too much. That's the like original vibrant, and then that's like 2 times the vibrant. But that one's cool for like making like your text and everything. And then I don't use any of these, like airbrush, font candy. The only way that I use Facetune 2 is if I'm putting like a rainbow or something in my picture, because they do have some really cool like rainbows and different like lighting things that are really nice. And then YouTube Tracker. This one is cool because it can tell me like each day like how many subscribers I get, how close I am to a diamond play button or whatever, just like cool things like that. And then PixArt is my favorite app for editing ever. I make some of my coolest thumbnails with this app. I'll just use this Worthy shirt for example, and all I do is add a sticker. And these are my stickers that I have saved. And they're really cool, and you can just like do like this or something to add something like that. Hit apply. You can also add text on this one. But yeah, I just love these. And yeah, you just do something like that. And then it looks like 10 times cuter. So it's like literally amazing. And the awesome thing about Fonto and this app is that they don't leave those things that are like made with Fonto or something. Like you don't have to like buy or like edit that out. Like it looks perfectly fine. Then I have all my games. The most recent game that I've probably played is Episode. Okay guys, that game is actually really fun. It is a little inappropriate sometimes. It is kind of weird sometimes, but the stories are like kind of interesting, and you can just like choose like the choices that you want to make, and it's just a really cool experience. So I love that game. 2048, I only use that one when I'm like literally super bored out of my mind. Trivia Crack and My Singing Monsters are both 2 games that were like really popular in my school. I was just playing those for like to be with everyone else. My Singing Monsters, I have not played this game in forever, but I'll show you guys my clan. What? Battle? Got a new goal. Guys, I'm rich. What's that? I want to sell this. Why can't I sell it? Okay, I have a bunch of islands, though. I have the Cold Island. No! Ugh. Money, money, money. And then social medias, these are pretty self-explanatory. You guys want to see my TikToks? Oh my gosh, I made this one for my my one video, and then I totally forgot about it. Cause I was gonna do it every day, and then I forgot. And that's all I got because I forgot about it. What's this?
Here's a challenge. You're scrolling on TikTok watching videos right now. While looking at your phone exactly how you are right now without moving, take a video using this sound.
That's so weird. Why is that in my drafts? Like, I literally don't know. Okay, what is this?
Bro, tell me this is not true, bro. Look. Like, bro, we all got that scar, bro. That's how you know we owe something. But tell me.
Okay, moving on. Let's go to YouTube. I love me some YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys my top 3 favorite YouTubers right now. Abby Young, 100%. I love her channel. She does like product reviews and like skincare and stuff, and I literally love that. I watch like a bunch of her videos, and she posts like 4 times a week, which is crazy. So you get to kind of like pick and choose what videos you watch. She has helped me with my skin so much. If you guys know, I've been struggling with acne for a little bit now, since like March, conveniently when we hit quarantine, which is just awesome. But yeah, she's helped me so much, and I think I'm really close to perfecting my skincare routine and clearing up my skin. I've been watching a lot of Jess and Gabriel recently. They have really funny videos, and they're just like the cutest like Christian couple ever. Cayenne Tilton is literally so cute, and she is like a really good YouTuber, and you should support her. She is also a Christian, and I just love her videos. And her husband are getting married soon, so, or her fiance, I guess, are getting married soon, and that's just really awesome. And then Nate and Sutton are also one of my like favorite YouTubers ever. They make really good content about Jesus, and I found their channel because of like Christian content that I had been watching, so that was really awesome. Those are my top, and then obviously like the Dolan twins, Emma Chamberlain. I love watching those. I just haven't been watching them as much as I've been watching like Christian and skincare videos. Everything else is pretty much like boring. I go to bed at 10:45. I wake up at 7:05 on school mornings, which is like the best thing about virtual school, is that I can sleep in like an hour later, which is like great for me. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you really enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Peace!